Hey, air signs. This is your next 48-hour reading. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to read it more suited for your situation, check the description box for my booking link and let's get started. Some of you guys are just trying to heal right now. You could be grieving. Someone could have passed away. Some of you guys could have broken up with your partner. Or some of you guys are just ready to rip the band-aid off and just to go to that new chapter in your life. But for the people that are grieving a lost one, a loved one, grieving a loved one, they are not lost, or you have not lost them forever. You still have the memories, and they love you, and they want the best for you. Some of you guys just feel like your life is just spiraling because you feel like you don't have control, but you do. And sometimes we just have to let those sad emotions overwhelm us at times and just let them out. Release it, cry, scream, do what you need to do. Just do not hold all of that in because it's going to be worse once it's time to release. So just keep that in mind. Some of you guys feel like you're stuck at a job that isn't for you. Some of you guys are trying to rush the grief process. You guys did not like to deal with emotions at times. You kind of try to analyze them to make them more logical, and that's not what emotions are. Some of you guys are breaking up with someone because you're just tired. Tired of the way he treats me. Tired. Yeah, is it like a Tyler Perry movie or a play? You know, sometimes those are worse. So, out with the old and with the new for air signs. If that's not your situation, some of you guys are just putting your foot down. Like, you want the old you back, especially if you're a Gemini or a Libra. You want the old you back. You feel like in your childhood, you are more spunky. You were just more social. You were just more, I don't even know what to say, but it's just like you feel like you're a shell of yourself. You're not the person that younger you would be proud of. You feel like as you got older, you had to become more silent or just meek, and that's not what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to stand in your truth. You're supposed to live your life for you and to just keep on thriving. Some of you guys, like, I don't know what happened in your childhood. It could have been traumatizing, and this could be something that you're trying to heal from, but it's just kind of made you more stoic. Like, you rather be in hermit mode versus being out with people. Some of you guys are thinking about healing your childhood trauma. Some of you guys have been thinking about therapy, but you just feel like it's just, you don't even know where to start with therapy. Like, you could talk about your childhood, or you could talk about work. You could talk about your relationship with your parents. You could talk about your relationship with your siblings. You could talk about what's going on in your head. You could talk about how you feel like you have XYZ. It's just a lot, and you don't know where to start. Some of you guys, if you move, you can eliminate a lot of BS that's going on in your life. Or if you start putting your foot down with boundaries, these can go more your way. Because people, I ain't gonna say they'll just play with you, but they know who to play with, and sometimes you want those people. So it's time to work on our throat chakra. Some of you guys don't speak up for yourselves. You rather just hold it all in, and then maybe 2 months later be like, oh, well, I didn't like when you said this. You should have said it this. Y'all could have had a conversation. You wouldn't be feeling this way now. Air signs, it just seems like some of you guys, if your child isn't doing well in school, and I think I said this to earth signs, one of them, I forgot. If your child isn't doing well in school, you need to help them out, whether that's getting them evaluated, going to the counselor, seeing what their behavior issues are about, and etc. And just because you're healing from a heartbreak or a disappointment, that doesn't mean that your whole personality has to be just depression. You know, you could be a high-functioning depressed person. Don't let everybody in your business. Everybody doesn't need to know what's going on in your head because they will ridicule you or talk about you. Get your people that you trust and leave it at that. Everybody doesn't need to know your business. Everybody isn't happy to help you. Some people are just happy to hear what's going on in your life to go tell to other people. And enough of crying by yourself. You have people that will actually sit on the phone and talk to you. You have relatives that you could reach out to. Instead of being in the house looking sad, not having a place to go, you have people to call that would not mind going out with you. Some of you guys have some goals that you're trying to complete. You could have had a vision board that you did in January or March, whenever you did it, and you're trying to check off everything that you did. And if you haven't crossed off a few of your goals, you still have time, it's okay. I also see that some of you guys could be thinking about giving your kids an allowance. But if you start this, make sure you're consistent and make sure you get in a structure for example, if I tell my kids, I don't have any children right now, if I tell them we're going to start doing allowances for them to clean up, you need to make sure that they're constantly cleaning up. Don't say they get their allowance on Friday. And you're like, okay, we have to clean up the bathroom, the kitchen, the living room, and all this stuff in a third. And if they know you don't really check on the bathroom and stuff until Friday, they're not going to do anything till Friday. So you could be living in a messy house, or just a lot of stuff that you want them to do, you're going to have to start doing it yourself because they're not doing it in a timely manner. So just make sure you have that consistency and that structure for your children as well. I also see that some of you guys are trying to venture out to something new. You could be changing your job profession. Some of you guys could be changing your attire. Some of you guys could just be changing the people that you hang around or the mindset that you have that's keeping you in a depressive state. Let's see what advice I have for you guys. Air signs, these are the 2 advice cards that came out. Let's start with this one. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. And this one says, because fuck it. Let's turn them around. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Rebel. And that's what I was getting to in the beginning of this reading. Some of you guys are just going through something and you're trying to get back to the old you and just more happy, but it's going to be a process. But also, you can filter that process, but don't let that become you. Don't always just be just depressed or pessimistic. It's brighter days and there's always something to look back on. And sometimes with people, you're going to have to rebel. Don't do everything people expect you to do. Don't be a people pleaser. Do what you want to do for yourself. It's time to be more selfish. Once people start to see you be more selfish and speaking up for yourself, they're not going to mess with you no more. They're not going to be like, oh, well, we can play with air sign. They're going to do whatever. As long as we ask them, it could be the most inconvenient time. They still going to do it. So just keep that in mind, air signs. You have people around you that don't really care about you. They care that you can do things for them. So within the next 48 hours, you could be grieving. You could be trying to help your child. You could be trying to revamp yourself. Or you just become more realistic with how you show up in people's lives. I love you, air sign. This reading resonated. Be sure to check my description box to book a reading. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.